Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we are taking what feels like the ultimate evolutionary shortcut. We're tracing a line from the tiniest biological investment you can imagine, literally a single cell, all the way to the most complex psychological challenges we face.
In our own relationships.
In our closest human relationship.
That really is the mission today. We're connecting the dots from entomology through evolutionary biology and right into, modern relationship therapy.
So the sources you've given us start with the sex life of a fruit fly.
They do. And they end with why you and your partner might argue about something as simple as the dishes. It all comes back to this idea of investment asymmetry.
Okay, let's unpack that. Our journey begins, a bit bizarrely, in a lab with the humble fruit fly, Drosophila.
Right.
It seems like a strange place to start for human relationships, but this tiny creature, it gave us the foundational data for so much of sexual selection theory. Why them? Why Drosophila?
Well, it's just the perfect model system for genetics research. I mean, they're small, they have an incredibly short life cycle.
You're talking generations in days, right?
Exactly, days. And they have a huge reproductive rate. So for researchers, it means you can manipulate traits and then watch evolutionary changes happen across many, many generations very quickly.
And when you actually look at them up close, they are, physical marvels. I was really surprised by some of the facts about their locomotion in the sources.
Oh, they're truly remarkable. Their wings beat something like 220 times per second. It's astonishing.
Wow.
But it's their flight path that's really amazing, especially during courtship or when they're trying to escape. They use these rapid, jerky turns.
Saccades, they're called.
Saccades, exactly. They can pivot their entire body 90 degrees in about 50 milliseconds.
That sounds like just a tremendous expenditure of energy.
It is, and that's the key. These high-cost maneuvers, especially that chase during courtship, it immediately gives you this tiny, insect-sized example of the investment a male have to put in just to get a mating opportunity.
A tiny parallel to what we'll see later in humans.
Precisely.
So that really sets the stage for Angus Bateman's work in 1948, using Drosophila melanogaster. He defined what we now call Bateman's principles, which really became a cornerstone of the whole theory. What was his big finding?
Bateman, he identified this inherent asymmetry, kind of economic imbalance in reproduction.
Okay.
He found that males showed a much, much higher variance in two things: the number of mates they had and the number of offspring they produced.
So a much bigger range of success.
A huge range. And crucially, the link between mating success and reproductive success, called Bateman's gradient, was way steeper for males.
So for the guys, the more partners, the more their success just shot up. But for females?
For females, the line was much flatter. His conclusion from this was that the primary pressure of